Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of modeling division. This is standard 4.4E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 11 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a large envelope that contains only $5 bills. And then the total value of the $5 bills is $2,435. So which equation can be used to find the number of $5 bills? So we've got a few options here. We could, if we wanted to, looks like we could skip count by fives, 10, 15, all the way up to 2,435. Have a feeling that will take us quite a while. So while that's an option, it's not a very good option. Let's see what this would look like on a strip diagram to see how this would help here. So we already know the total, and that's going to be our 2,435. They give us that right there. And then they say that we have $5 bills. And then the question is how many $5 bills are there in our envelope that's got $2,435 worth of $5 bills? So we don't know how many fives there are. So we've got some different options here, and they go to give us the equation of addition, multiplication, subtraction, and we've got division as well. So let's just take a look at this first one, and even though they give us the answers, let's just at least look. That's a pretty big division problem here. So let's see what that would look like if we were to use long division. So we're going to divide 5 into our 2,435. So you notice that when we switch it from this type of division notation, our terms kind of change positions. So our dividend, right, that's our large number that we're dividing into. It kind of moves position. It goes from the first to the inside of our division bar. And then we've got our divisor. That's the number we are dividing by. It's always going to be smaller than the dividend. That kind of goes from the second term to the outside. So when we do our long division, remember, we've got a series of steps. And I always think of, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And that's divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. So we're going to divide. 5 does not go into 2, but 5 goes into 24. So you just start on the left and move as many times as you need to. So 5 goes into 24 4 times. So that's a divide. We're going to multiply. 5 times 4 is 20. And then we're going to subtract. 24 minus 20 is 4. Now, check is something we miss sometimes. Our difference here has to be less than our divisor. If it's equal to or greater, then we didn't divide enough. So 4 is smaller than 5. We're good to go. Bring down, and this is where we get tripped up sometime. We're going to bring down one number at a time. So we're going to leave that 5 out there. We're going to make it 43. Then we do it all over again. 5 goes into 43 8 times, and that's going to be 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract, that's 3. Check, 3 is smaller than 5. Good. Bring down that last 5. And let's do it one more time. 5 goes into 35 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. We'll look at that. We're going to have no remainder. Subtract and check, and there's no bring down, so it's that 487, which they give us right there as our quotient. So does that make sense? Would 487 make sense here? Well, let's take our 487. Let's say if we had 487 $5 bills. That should multiply back up, right? 7 times 5 is 35. We're going to do the standard algorithm here. 8 times 5 is 40. Add that 3 back in is 43. 5 times 4 is 20. Add that 4 back in is 24. So 2,435, which checks off right here. So that does make sense. We are going to divide. The answer is A, because it gives us this 487 $5 bills. And it doesn't make sense to have any of these amounts of $5 bills way too large.